All right, Coach. 75-58 loss today to New York Institute of Technology. Certainly no shame in losing to the top team in the conference. But you guys really just with no answer for Dina Ragab and Shannon Dewar today. They combined for 33 for Ragab and 17 for Dewar.
Yeah, they killed us inside. I think in the first half, our rebounding was not bad, and then the second half they really hurt us on the offensive boards, and they spread the court out well and they passed the ball well, and they got both of them in good situations. Dewar really just killed us just by being strong on the inside and getting the offensive rebounds, and yeah, Ragab. I mean, it's something that in hindsight could have made a better effort to double team her, but this is probably her best game of her career, I would guess, or at least close to it. I mean, she's an awful good player, but they do have a lot of other players who are good as well. So it's tough if you put too many people on her. Then they have a lot of people out there that are threats. But we just our start. I mean, I think it was 17-2 to start the game. Yeah. Yeah.
Coming back, you cut it to 27-23 at one point, and then of course it was a 7-point game, 7-point deficit at halftime. Just weren't able to get over the hump.
Well, the last 15 minutes of the half, especially as it went on, our energy level just really did get sky high. I mean, it was not in the first 5 minutes, but then it got really high. We were going after rebounds, loose balls. We were running the court, and we were really going hard for the remainder of the second half. Then the first half. Then the second half. They were a little bit faster than us. They beat us down the court, and they were a little bit quicker to the ball as well. So we couldn't maintain it for the whole 40 minutes, and then we just had a tough time scoring. I mean, NYIT did play very good defense on us, made us have to make a few passes, and we weren't able to do that effectively too often.
Part of that good defense was what they did to Sarah Saba. She gets you 15 and 10, another double for her, but only 8 shot attempts. We've seen her, be in double-figure shot attempts most of the season. Did a really good job, as good as anybody we've seen, really bottling her up.
Yeah, well, every time she went to the basket, there would be a double team. It's something that then we had people open, and we weren't able to knock down the shots and take advantage of the double team. And it's they played hard on her on the ball, and then anytime she moved, she would always be double teamed. So they did do a really good job, and then we just didn't. And then we didn't shoot the ball well from that. We didn't take advantage of the double teams very well at all.
Yeah, you guys just 5 of 27 from 3, 3 for 19, I believe, from 3 in Friday night's game. That won a win over LA Post. You guys are a team that takes a fair amount of 3-point shots. Any concerns about your 3-point shooting moving forward?
Well, definitely. Yeah, no, that's actually, that's been the toughest part this year, is that our shooting, our 3-point shooting just hasn't been there consistent. We've had a few games here and there, and then it's something that we try, we talk about not relying on the 3-point shot. Then if you look at film and look at the ones that we take, you look at them and say, well, okay, that's an open shot, but it's probably a reason. Jeff Van Gundy says, there's a reason why you're open. I mean, not that we have people that can hit the shots, but we just haven't hit them consistently, and that's something that some of those shots are kind of hard to pass up. But yeah, no, I mean, it's something that we have not. Last few games we haven't shot well, and for the season it's been a little less than I would have hoped.
Looking forward now, this loss today does not mathematically eliminate you from East Coast Conference tournament contention. It's going to make the road a little bit tougher, especially going on the road next week for 2 games. You basically have to win out,
Yep.
Plus you're going to have to get some help to wind up in the top 6 in the final regular season standings. Good news is, one of those teams ahead of you that you're trying to chase down is Malloy, who you play on Friday, so you can have a direct hand in trying to catch up to them.
Yeah, bottom line is we have to win the last 2. And if we do, then which is at Malloy, at Queens, so they're going to be tough games. But if we do, we would need Roberts to beat Malloy, and then we would have a tie there, and we'd win the tiebreaker. And then but there's still Bridgeport and St. Thomas Aquinas are still alive too. So it's something that we don't. Yeah, it's possible we could win both and we wouldn't be in. But there's a good chance that if we did win both, that we would be in. So we just got to treat it just like that. We got to. I do know this: if we lose, we're not going to be in. So we have to win on Friday. Start taking one at a time.
Lastly, senior day here today. You got 4 seniors on your roster who played their last home game this afternoon, Rand, Stillwell, Samara Cologne, Samantha Wozniak, and Audrey Smith. I wonder if you just want to reflect on those four players in their careers.
Yeah, well, they've been here during this transition, so they were here from the start. I mean, the first year, when they were their first year of playing, and they're all, they've all been here. None of them are transfers. They've all been here 4 years and ran 5 years, and so they've been here through this transition to NCAA Division II, where it was just a different, a different experience where we weren't eligible for postseason play for 3 of those years, and this is the first year that we are eligible. So it's something that it was a little different experience for them than all the other seniors that have gone by and have been here for 4 years. But we did experience some good success along the way. And I mean, their freshman year we had a very strong team, and then these past few years, so we've done some good things, and they've been. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun to be around. I love all of them and wish them the best in the future. And, it's not the end. We'll still see them as alumni. And hopefully we can get a couple wins and keep this season going. All right, thank you.